Alright, we're back. Let's play some good old Dragon Quest Builders, shall we? Why not? We're almost done with the mining chapter. That's quite the line there. It's high time we got stuck into building your blueprint for the gold bar. Certainly a striking design, but I can't shake the feeling that it doesn't look quite finished. Back on Furryfield, we built the Dia Tree in 3 stages. Maybe Doe's still figuring out what the final building will look like. I suppose that makes sense. Trust he'll come up with the perfect way to finish off the gold bar in due time. For now, let's get cracking with what we've got. We've all agreed to lend a hand with the construction. If you could make a start, it would give the others an idea of what's expected of them. While you're doing that, me and the lads will go off and search some of the materials we'll need. Me too. I can't stand around sucking me thumb while everyone else is working. Crippin' claustrophobia or no, I'm coming with you. Dougie, for Bab's sake. As they all just jump off the cliff. Whee! Chances are they'll be gone a while. You'll have to find your own materials for the moment, but I'm sure you're resourceful enough to take care of that. Play close attention to the blueprint when you're placing the gold brick blocks. Once you've placed about 50 of them, it should give the others a rough idea what to do. Then the fun will really begin. Get building, Doe, and we'll let you know when the lads are ready to take over. Well, this wall was... I thought maybe they wouldn't be able to break through like gold ore. But they did. I guess these guys do take a while to respawn. I'm just gonna come murder him again. Okay, that one came back, though. Come here, buddy. I like that the poison needle can just one-shot him. It's like super strong monster. Dead. It almost looks like a from the thumbnail, it almost looked like it was a rotten burger or something. Okay, they want us to place 50 gold blocks. Oh, we can do that. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I already have. I don't even need to make any. Wait a minute. I wasn't what I wanted to bring out. Alright, let's see here. So, gold bricks on this side. And on the back end. How are you getting on, Doe? Looks like you're making decent progress. Dougie, Dibby, and the others should be back soon with more materials. Then we'll be able to join in. Oi, Doe, look what we got. We brung back a bunch more materials for building the gold bar. I'll stick with what we found in them chests. Bring back a bleeding boatload of gold. And me, then I'm gonna turn them into gold blocks for you. Made so much bleeding carpet and so many curtains, my bleeding fingers bleeding. Don't get me started on the golden braziers. I was slaving over the bonfires making meat feasts and cocktails for Doe and all, and all the beefy boys. Fancy grub for a fancy gaff. Don't forget, Doe, we're all fighting for Bab's affection here, and your #1 rival. We ain't gonna let you do this alone and get all the glory. We're with you all the way. Now we've got everything we need to build the gold bar. We can follow your lead and get set to work. You can leave the rest to us, Doe. We'll follow the blueprint to the block. Doe, you do know we're still rivals, yeah? It ain't exactly in our interest to have you acting all heroic around Babs. But the thing is, without your help, we ain't got a chance of saving her. Please, Doe, you gotta act heroic for all our sakes. These guys are weird. They give you all this dick about wanting to steal Babs, but here they're practically begging you for help. Not only that, they all say they're terrified of the dark and monsters in the tunnels themselves, but they still throw themselves down there every day. Yeah, guys. Yes. Woohoo! Yeah! Yippee! I don't get it. What drives them to do all this stuff? Something matter, Malroth? You got a problem? Because if not, we need you to pull our fingers out. Get the gaff finished and save Babs. We're all builders now, Doe, so you leave the gold bar's construction to us. In fact, while we're working away here, there's something I want to ask you. Spotted there's a few graps in the blueprint, right around those braziers. Do you have a plan on what you wanted to put there? Light boxes, you say, but you need them to be red? Well, there's a little oasis nearby you can find red dye. Maybe that's just the thing you're looking for. It's off to the southwest on the other side of the bay. If you climb to the top of that watchtower, you could probably glide all the way over there with your windbreaker. Yeah, we've been there already, buddy. Once you found the oasis, bring back 10 pots of red dye. But take care, there's a rather nasty slime who makes the oasis his home. It doesn't take too kindly to intruders. Oh, you found the red dye I told you about, did you? Just so you know, there are a fair few shades of dye out there, where you can use them to change the color of lots of different items. As for your nice red light boxes, I'd hold off placing them until the blueprint's complete. Then you can apply the finishing touches. We don't want to get in the way of our builder when he's hard at work. Well, that's right, I haven't shown you how to use the dye yet. Well, suffice to say, you'll need a special workstation. Sure, an expert builder like you can figure out the rest. Oh, I didn't even look. How many did we need? Crap. Well, let's make about 20 of these light boxes anyway. Well, you know what? I'll make 10 because that's how many dyes he wanted us to bring back. Good work, everybody. We'll just sit here and chill here. Good news, Doe. The first stage of the gold bar is nearly complete. There's just one job left to do. We need you to place some light boxes, red, that you've colored with red dye. We'll be ready to move on to the next stage. First, put together a few regular light boxes from gold ingots and glass, and take those light boxes and dip them in the red dye. You'll need 8, right? 1 for each of the gaps in the middle. Put them in the place whenever you're ready. Alright, we only needed 8. Well, whatever. Those red lights are rather handsome indeed, Doe. The first stage of the gold bar is finally finished. Shiny and sparkly, and this is only the start. When the pub's complete, I'm sure we'll get that Medusa out of her lair. And once we defeat her, the curse on Babs will be lifted. Oh yes, there's something I wanted to say about the tinting turn of yours. As long as you've got the dye, you can use it to change the color of many different items, not just light boxes. It's a perfect pot for getting those creative juices flowing. You can't tie everything, mind you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't experiment. Get in. We've gone and finished the first bleeding blueprint. Not half bad, eh, Doe? If we keep this pace up, we'll finish the gold bar in no time. And the sooner we can defeat the Medusa, the better. We're going to do this to save Babs, remember? You know how much she means to us. Yes, must save Babs. No time to waste. Please, Doe, draw next blueprint. Only you can do. Well, stone me. Smashing work on the second stage of the blueprint, Doe. The place is really starting to come together. Ooh, I see you found a use for them windows I made. How lovely do they look. I suppose you'll be needing more gold bricks now. I thought we made more than enough. Still, it's nice to see our hard work weren't wasted. By the way, Doe, have you heard Crumbledon's famous tale of love and loss? It's sad story, dark story, little scary. Well, there was once a lady with lovely long hair, came to this island. Straight away it fell headsy over heels in love with dashing bachelor boy. But the handsome lad had many admirers, and the girl was consumed by jealousy, went crazy, strangles man with her nice hair. She fled into mine to hide herself away. Most people think it's a silly story, but we think there's a grain of truth to it. Maybe 2 grainsies. We think the maiden was the Medusa, and the man was Goldilocks. What? Really? It all true. Medusa fall in love with me, but she no kill me. She take my power and break my precious. So that's the other half of the flute. Was doing in that underground temple. She must have held on to it as some sort of keepsake. Yeah, we knews it. It was probably a story after all. Goldie Rocks was handsome playboy all along. So that's why she turned shiny stuff to stone. Seems she let them feelings fester and they turned to hatred. Doesn't matter if you're human or monster, love never changes. Alright, I reckon we had enough talk about monsters' love lives for today. We've got a pub to build. Now that the second stage of the blueprint's in place, we can start work on it straight away. It's a big job, but us Crundleduns aren't afraid of a little hard work. In fact, it's what we live for. We're about to begin construction on the second part of the gold bar, though. But while we're handling that, how are you planning on keeping busy? We can't have you sitting around twiddling your thumbs. Maybe you can think of something else to add to the gold bar while we're busy building it. Anything spring to mind? You want blue light boxes this time? First red, then blue. You going through the colors of the rainbow? Your builders are a different breed, that's for sure. Probably need something blue and dye for that. Problem is I haven't a clue where to find any blue dye. Maybe we can help. We have an inkling where you might find some. It knows Underground Lake. Near there, very near. We know those tunnels like the backs of our hands. There's a heel slime that lives by the water. Loves splishing and splashing. Perhaps he might be able to tell exactly where the blue dye is hiding. That sounds like as good as lead as any. Get down to that underground lake and see if you can find 15 pots of blue dye. It was right here. Excuse me. I shouldn't even be tired. Ah, you managed to find the blue dye, so Ardelia was right. That means you can make some blue light boxes and put the finishing touches to the pub. As soon as we finished work on the blueprint, you can figure out the best place to put those things. Just think if they made the player actually build all this instead. Like, holy cow, this would take a while. No, I didn't mean to summon you guys down here. The second stage of the gold bar is pretty much complete, though. Sorry to keep you waiting. Once you place the blue light boxes, we'll be ready to move on to stage 3. Yeah, we know. Blue dye, tint. Oh, you need 14 of these, huh? Well then. Those blue light boxes look absolutely tremendous. With them in place, the second stage of the gold bar is complete. Gotta say, you've done a top-drawer job building this place. We might just be as good as you, Doe. But every block we place takes us one step closer to the final battle with Medusa. If you thought about how to fight her when she finally shows her face, we all saw what she did to Babs. It's highly likely she'll try the same stony shenanigans on us. Only there was some way to block her glare. Deflected some special piece of equipment we could use. Are you trying to invent something already? I don't know why I'm surprised. You're a builder. It's just what you do. Doe, there's something I want you to have. A little keepsake of mine. Maybe it'll help you figure something out. Found it in the tunnels when I was a lad. It's tougher than any metal I've ever seen, but I still haven't figured out what it is or how to work it. No, it's a long shot, but I thought it might help you invent something we can use to take down Medusa. We've done it, Doe, and done it well. We have very, very well indeed. The second blueprint is complete. Goodness me, it's positively spellbinding. Back when I was a devote of the Children of Hargon, since radiant beauty was of the highest heresy. It's the coolest thing I've ever did, Varda. This will rub that Medusa up the wrong way for sure. We'll lure her out and finish her off. Strange feeling inside. Power returning. You want to fight Medusa. Beat Medusa. Lift curse on Babs. Save Babs. Please, Doe. Must finish bar. Nearly complete. Would you look at that? The last part of the blueprint's in place. Once we get this thing finished, the gold bar will be ready to party in. How do you ever come up with such a spiffing design, Doe? I suppose you builders are just imbued with natural creativity. Children of Argon always insisted that we were the sinful spawn of evil. But seeing this beautiful gold bar has convinced me there's not a speck of truth in that. There's one thing I don't get. The Children of Hargon wanted to close down the mine. Why all this hate for builders? Why not spread stories about the miners instead? Oh, didn't you know? There wouldn't even be a mine if it wasn't for one of Doe's kind. You see, Goldilocks was made by a builder who visited Grumbledon many, many years ago. Really? Story true? He never knew. Have no memory. But Goldilocks is the reason the mines were filled with valuable metals in the first place. Surely this makes the builder one of the good guys. At first, perhaps, but over time the islanders began squabbling over every speck of silver and every grain of gold. That's when the Children of Hargon came. They told us the builder was the root of all our woes. It was all a lie, of course, just a scapegoat to trick us into accepting their wicked teachings. Pardon? If I knew they were lying, why did I believe them? Well, I suppose it was a case of when in Rippleport, do as Rippleportians do. Or perhaps if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. I'm not one to kick up a fuss. Ha, they pulled the same trick in Furrowfield. Seems like they'll do anything to get their way. But those loonies ain't tricking us no longer. From here on out, we're the Children of Doe, devout believers in the power of building. Doe, gold bar nearly ready. One last effort. Well, Doe, the gold bar's moving ever closer to completion. We'll take care of the heavy lifting, same as before. If there's anything you want to do in the meantime, anything you might need, need a hand finding? You what? Diamonds? The most sought after of all gemstones? All I know is that they're rare as hen's teeth, and a million times more valuable. If I'd had the first clue where to find them, I wouldn't be standing around here, I can tell you that. Did somebody say diamonds? The coolest treasure of them all? I've been trying to lie my luppers on them for years. I'm sure the echo flute will lead you right to where those little stones are hiding. If you do manage to bring some diamonds, bring back 10, would you? I'm desperate for them, my own orbs. Easier said than done. Where are we supposed to blow the flute? We'll need to be near the diamonds for it to work. It's funny you should say that. I've been getting a funny feeling ever since I minced up here. If you ask me, the spot you're looking for is directly at Jack's. Very close by. Go on, give that flute a toot and see what happens. Even though, you know, we've already been down there. We kind of broke the game with Goldie Rocks.
Yep.
I think I just heard an echo. There, by those rocks, can you see? Go on, Doe, let's take a closer look. I definitely heard the flute's echo coming from somewhere near here, Doe. Sounded like a lot weaker than normal, though. Whatever's buried here, it must be deep as houses. You want us to dig through all this rock? Sorry, mate, but it ain't gonna happen. We might be the world's best miners, but this job's too much, even for us. Leave to me. Smash any rock. Smash as deep can be. Get ready. Golem, smash! Golem for smash. Sweet punch, Goldie Rocks. That's one deep hole. Can't wait to see what's down there. Me just want help. If diamonds help to save Babs, still must find diamonds. Wait, you're actually thinking about jumping down there, are you? It's boiling hot. Not to mention deep as. You'll get flattened like a pancake, then burnt to a crisp. There'll be no crispy pancakes today. Not if we use our windbreaker. All we have to do is throw ourselves into the bottomless lava pit and float our way down to the bottom. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, the fact that our windbreaker doesn't work in lava? Oh, that was a big fall. Are you okay, Doe? More importantly, who left the heater on down here? It's absolutely roasting. That must be why we fell. The windbreaker can't handle the heat. Guess that thing is pretty useless down here. Well, we'll just have to find these diamonds without it. Come on, let's see if we can sniff them out. I'm pretty sure I got everything in here, but... I mean, the windbreaker's still kind of useful, because it still does kind of boop you up a little bit. I'm pretty sure I got everything in here, though. map looks pretty dangerous, wouldn't you say? I would fancy going skinny dipping in there. I wouldn't fancy going skinny dipping in there, that's for sure. But building a bridge across would take forever. Maybe there was a way to cool it down. Yeah, there used to be water right here. Yeah, with our infinite water, we'll just ruin this planet here, and just, you know, if you poured enough water down here, we'll just cool the planet. I thought maybe there's something up here. Well, there is. What we got here? No, the flowing dress. Well, if I didn't have the dragon armor, this would actually be pretty good. Tomorrow I was like, you win today. Get out of the lava, please. Thank you. I don't think there's anything else down here, but I mean, we already grabbed the diamonds when we were screwing around with Goldilocks. We cheated our way down here, basically. I mean, the game didn't prevent us from going down here, which I'm kind of amazed. You would have thought there would have been like a magical barrier protecting this whole area until it was like time to actually come down here. You guys gonna be able to shoot me from down there? Yeah, you kinda can. I'm not sure how we... Okay, you just kill him with water. Good to know. Whoa, what is this place? I remember someone back at the base mentioning a forgotten shrine. Could this be it? But there's something odd about this place. It feels strangely familiar. Kind of like I'm coming home. Huh? In there, Doe. Monsters. Humans, you dare defile our unholy sanctum? Wait, I know you. You're the same sinful creature who built on the surface. Wherefore do you explore these caverns? I thought your hopes had been dashed when the great and glorious Undertaker turned your shining star into stone. It seems we must take it upon ourselves to deliver these fools to the abyss of despair they so eagerly seek. Malroth, you're dead already? wretched brat, how did you defeat us? Perhaps he is not of this world, after all. Ah, then your destiny is already decided, and a wonderful one it shall be. Give in to your faith, and your soul may yet be saved. My lord and master, hear me. Huh? Hear me, Malroth, O master of destruction. That voice, it's the same one I heard on the island. Those monsters worshipped you, and yet you showed them no mercy? How very fitting, but I would expect no less from the Lord of Ruin. Give it a rest, will you? I'm not the lord of anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Man, monster, or god, none can escape their fate. You are the master of destruction. Your destiny is set in stone. The world is hurtling headlong into oblivion, and the only one who can save it is you. What the heck is going on? Sorry about that, Doe. The heat down here must be addling my brain. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Besides, we've got more important things to think about, like digging up some diamonds. Maybe if you play that flute around here, might give us an idea where to go next. And I think we can leave, because I don't think there's any more diamonds left. Oh, I need to go get me a drink. At least I have some water. But hold on, we will be right back. Alright. We got the diamonds. Core blimey, Doe. Do my eyes deceive me? Or are those actual real live diamonds you got there? Fantabulosa. I've charted high and low for diamonds all these years. I never thought I'd barter them with my own orbs. They're more fortuna than I could have ever imagined. Oh, builder, tell me you'll make me a dolly pair of Aunt Nellie fakes to frame me eeks? Your ears? Your eeks? I have no idea. The Aunt Nellie fakes will have to wait till later. Whatever they are, we need those diamonds to put the finishing touches to the gold bar, right? You just hang on a bit longer. We'll have the gap built as best we can in no time. See, what do we need to make again? Oh, that's right. Was there something else I needed to make? I think we were just waiting for that to get done. I like the music was delayed. Come here, you. Congratulations are in order, Doe. The gold bar's complete. Nothing would make me happier than to have you put the finishing touches to the place. For that, Morrow tells me you dug up some diamonds and came up with the idea for some golden gauntlets. He says you plan to give them to Goldie Rocks and turn him into some kind of super weapon. I can barely believe my ears. You builders never cease to amaze me. Maybe now we'll stand a fighting chance against the Medusa. Seems that mystery metal I chanced upon all those years ago is finally going to come in useful. But only if you stop chitterwagging with me and go ahead and make those golden gauntlets. Give them to Goldie Rocks as soon as you're done. Then we'll be able to take the fight to the Undershear. The Undershear. Yes, the Undershear. What that, though? Golden gauntlet? Can use to fight Medusa. Bring back Oak. Bring back Babs. You give to me? Thank you. Be ready. Give me now. Now can block Medusa's stone spell. Can fight Medusa. Doe, you very clever. Make good things. Long ago, islanders dreamed to get rich. Dig much metal, but humans get greedy, become bad. But humans not bad from beginning, only go bad because they lost dream. Humans need dream, dream to make money, dream to build future. Please, Doe, must defeat Medusa, must lift stone curse. Time to build future, come soon. Alright, now that Goldilocks wields the golden gauntlets, we may be able to hold out our own against the Medusa. If we manage to defeat her, Goldilocks will regain his strength and bring the Golden Age back to Crumbledon. Not only that, but the Undershear is one of the Children of Hargon's top brass. Get rid of her, and we might free the island from the cult's clutches. But something just doesn't seem right. We finished building the gold bar, but the Medusa's nowhere to be seen. Is there something missing? If anyone can figure out what that might be, it's you, Doe. You got any bright ideas? Now's not the time to hold out on us. We have to put the final touches to the gold bar and save Babs. It needs a golem face, of course. Wait, what? Oh, of course. Wake up. Well, Doe, we followed you briefly down to the last block. But it just don't feel finished to me. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I can't help feeling there's something important missing. I bet a builder like you could come up with something perfect to finish off the pub. It's crown and glory, so to speak. A golden noggin? That's a smashing idea. Sounds just what we need to take pride in place as the symbol of the pub. So that's why you need the diamonds. You'd planned this out all along, didn't you? Well, it's high time you made the golden noggin. You just whack a bit of gold and some diamonds together. Sounds like a doodle. Go on, my son. Get that bonce built and stick it to where everyone can see it. Sometimes that's so hard to get right. The gold bar's finally got its fancy goldy rocks in the 3 bars. Wow, really? That's what they went with the 3 goldy rocks and the 3 bars. Alright, we're done. Good night, everybody. Show's over. Just kidding. Yeah, well, what a joke. Alright. Goldie rocks and the 3 bars. Well, it's truly back in business. Gold bar finished now, but why it looked like me? I believe I can answer this one. As the guardian of the mine, you're ever so important to this island. This is Doe's way of honoring your vital contribution. It's very nice, our dears, and so shiny. Medusa won't be able to resist turning it to stone. The Underseer will be up here soon enough, mark our words. And when she does, we have to strike hard and fast. We mustn't let her get the jump on us. But if we take her down, Goldie Rocks will get his powers back, and Babs will be back to normal again, right? Doe, I got a confession to make. I'm a coward, with a belly as yellow as the sand it buried me head in when the monsters came calling. But I ain't gonna be a chicken no more. From now on, I'll be needing my own sword. I'm gonna fight to save me daughter, even if I die trying. He's right. We have to do this for Babs. He's not going to be scared of the monsters anymore. We might not be the strongest soldier around, but we can still swing a sword in anger. You can count me in, too. Monster phobia might be off the bleeding charts, but it ain't enough to stop me battling to save me beloved Babs. Me, too. I'll do anything to get Babs back, even if it means I croak in trying to save her. That's what true love's all about, ain't it? Oh, and don't forget about me. I shall be the delightful lady's knight in shining armor. I shall save her from her stony state and win her over. Ha, nice to see you lot have finally bucked up your ideas. Just remember you're doing this for, and there's no way we'll lose. Sent enemies approaching. Get ready, everyone. Didn't somebody else need a weapon? Yeah, there he is. Wait. Didn't I put... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I put one sword in here. Looks like another horde of monsters is closing in, but they've come to demolish our shiny new gold bar. I've got an inkling that Medusa isn't far behind them. We really got her attention this time. She's fallen right into our trap. Before we deal with her, we have to send her minions packing first. That reminds me, Dan and some of the miners said they wanted to fight too. You better make sure they got weapons, or they'll be slaughtered. What do you say, Doe? Are we set to finish these freaks off? Good to hear. Let's you and me lead the charge. Me fight too. Fight for Babs. Save Babs. There, while you guys are screwing around with that, anything in these chests? Yeah, we're gonna take all this. Hooray, we defeated Underseer's underlings. We win! We haven't won yet. The big one's still to come. The final battle against Medusa. But me slow. Timing no good. Do much better. You climb on back again. Help block Medusa's stony glare. Tell me when to use golden gauntlets. Block spell. Beat Medusa. Me ready when Doe ready. Let me know. Climb on. We fight together. Well, come here. Shoulders comfortable, Doe? Now we ready to fight Medusa. Together we can win. Together we can save Babs. Mauroth lead others into battle. Tell Mauroth we ready. Then we smash Medusa together. Hell, looking good, Goldie Rocks. The human you're wearing really suits you. Alright, Doe. We're about to face the final battle. The Medusa's on her way. I can feel it. You ready to take her down? Babs is the one who rescued us when we fell in that pit, remember? Now she's the one who needs digging out a hole. So it's only fair we return the favor. Funny, isn't it? When we first got here, everyone was so scared of the children of Hargon. But now Babs needs saving. They're all willing to lay their lives on the line to take down the boss. Just goes to show that they really care about that kid, I suppose. What was that feeling called again? I can't remember. Well, whatever. This is it, Doe. Time to put that Medusa in her place and stick it to the children of Argon. Then luckily, boss arena. All that sparkles, all that shines, it must be destroyed. They steal the attention, they assault my eye. I will turn everything to stone, everything. That last my duty of destruction. Hargon demands that all must be destroyed. When Medusa uses stony spell, reflect with golden gauntlets. Face Medusa and reflect spell back. Hit Medusa. Hurt Medusa. Hit press and hold square. Come at me, bro. Yes, now you're going to try to be sneaky. Medusa tried to trick you. Only one is real. Other is illusion. Look closely. Yeah, the one with the purple is fake. Come here, Robin Hood. You know what you should be able to do? You should be able to walk under it and be able to have it stone itself. Bye, Medusa. It was nice knowing you. We did it, Doe. We defeated the Medusa. What was that thing she dropped when you finished her off? It seemed pretty special. Maybe it'll come in handy for breaking Bab's curse. Doe, oh Doe. You defeated the Medusa for us. And soon enough, I'll have me darling daughter back and all. Yes, Doe, you freed us from the cruel creature's control. Children Hargon goes away. Goes far, far away. Finally, we can all breathe the sigh of relief. Getting rid of that horrible lot is all well and good, but it ain't time to celebrate just yet. Not when Babs is still solid as a rock. You gotta do something. Oh, Babs, dear sweet Babs, come back to us, I pray, so that I might regale you with the tales of the heroic deeds I and my allies performed on the battlefield. All for you. Can't say Babs, one thing left to do. What do you mean, Goldilocks? Don't answer that. Not till we fix things around here anyway. That Medusa caused quite a royal mess. Level up! Max level for this story. Oh, no new recipe or anything? Medusa defeated now, all thanks to you. But still no full power. Told you me need metal to get strength back. Copper, silver, gold. To tell truth, need one more thing. Need heartstone. Medusa steal it from me. But now we steal it back. Use stone to give glow back. Then can say Babs. Go to iron workbench. Combine heartstone with gold, silver, and copper ingots. Make golden glow. Give me strength. Dough, you make golden glow. Amazing. Can use to get full power back. Fill mine with metal. Save Babs. You give me golden glow? Thank you. Now can save Babs. Right then, no more mucking about. Time to bring Babs back. Not just that, once Goldilocks is all dragged up with the proper powers again, the second gold rush will begin, and the mine will be filled with gold. Thank you everyone. Give me lots of metal, lots of help. Could not have done without you. Time has come, but one thing you must know. When you use golden glow, we disappear. Huh? What do you mean? Like, disappear, but no die. Become part of gold bar. Fill mine with metal. Lift curse from Babs. It only way. But Goldilocks. Do not feel bad. Want to do. For everyone. For Babs. Have no regrets. Thank you, Doe. Thank you, everyone. Many good memories. Many happy times. She doesn't even know that she got turned to stone, does she? Hey, what am I doing here? What happened to the party? Babs, oh my days, are you a sight for sore eyes? What's gotten into you lot? Something happened that I should know about? Wait, where's Goldilocks? In celebration of Babs' long-awaited salvation and the return of the Golden Age, the residents of Grumbledon hold a raunchous party that rages through the night. As den ladies out the punch, the miners throw a few of their own as they fight for the right to dance with Babes and regale her with the tales of their mining exploits. But while she whirls around the stage, In the arms of one blushing beefcake after another, Babs can think only of Goldilocks, who sacrificed himself to save her and the land she loves. Thanks for coming to the party last night, Doe. I had a right laugh. I know Dad and the miners ain't seen me in ages, but they could have left me alone for 2 minutes. By the way, the lads told me we've got Goldilocks to thank for Chromodome's revival, and for freeing me from the Medusa spell. Thanks for everything, Doe. I really mean it. You know, I think I get it now, why Goldilocks did what he did. He sacrificed himself so the person he cared about most could survive. That's what you call love, right? He would have been better off without any, if you ask me, but I suppose it all worked out okay in the end. Tell us how you really feel, why don't you? All I know is, thanks to Goldilocks, this island's about to enter a whole new era of prosperity. I just wish he was here to share it with us. Do not be sad, Babs. Is that you, Goldilocks? Me part of Gold Bar now. Always here. Always watching. Always watch over people of Grumbledon. Always watch over Babs. Ah, thanks, Goldilocks. I feel heaps better now. You always have a special place in me heart. Oh, I nearly forgot something. Well, important. I nearly forgot. That means you two lunkheads definitely did. Doe, Malroth, Crumbledom's all set to enter its second golden age, and you're a big part of that. But somewhere along the way, I think you forgot what you really came here for. To find new mates and materials to take back home with you. You're right. All that excitement, it completely slipped my mind. I should have said something sooner, but my memory's been a bit rocky lately. Yeah, quite literally. Anyway, there's a few of us here who might fancy going back with you. I don't know where everyone else has got to, but maybe you should have a word with them before you head home. Okay, everybody. I was scared out of me wits in the last battle, but I'm glad I kept going. We fought side by side and saved beds together. Wouldn't have missed that for the world. You'll be heading back home now, I expect. To tell the truth, I'll be sad to see you leave. In my eyes, you two are true blue miners to the core. Honorary Crumbledonians. Even I won't ever forget you. Dougie, did I hear you correctly? You ain't actually saying your goodbyes, are you? Come on, let's go to this Island of Awakening. See what all the fuss is about. You're having a laugh, ain't you? What about the mine and the pub? The gold rush is about to kick off, and after all we've been through. You let the rest of us lads take care of that. You can't watch over them your whole life. But us four, we got a special bond, one that can only be forged in the mines of Grumbledon. That's why we gotta go with. Look, just make up your mind, okay? Are you coming or not? We haven't got all day. Alright then, I'm in. I ain't gonna be the one who breaks up the dream team. What do you say, Doe? Will you take us with us? Nice one. The four of us will be the best mates. Bleeding inseparable. Me and Diggy will help you turn your Island of Awakening into the next Grumbledon. What you do? What you Malroth? Now that Medusa is out of the way, this island can finally get back to the way it was again. You two did a proper bang-up job seeing to that. I'm proud of you two. You're proper minding mates to me and Dougie. If you go back to the Island Awakening without me, you'll break up the Grumbledon Dream Team. So I've decided to come with you. Doe, do we really want to? Oi, what's there to discuss? You're gonna take me with you, right? Woohoo! You had me going there for a second. Well, let's try to keep the jokes to a minimal, yeah? You're far too convincing. Anyway, nice one, Doe. I knew you couldn't have done it without me, really. I'll work my socks off on your island. You'll see. Thanks for getting rid of that rotten Medusa for us, Doe. The way you and Goldilocks fight together was truly a sight to behold. You came here to find metal, right? Well, that and some new friends to bring back to the island of yours. And you know, I'm a blacksmith by trade, so if you let me come back with you, you get a friend and a metal worker all rolled into one. What do you say? Will you take me with you? Said like a true pal, your island will be all the better for having an experienced smith like me around. You'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing what this place of yours is like. Doe, I can't thank you enough. You brung the gold rush back to Grumbledon, and the pubs you built have got the town buzzing again. Always wanted to run a lovely little bar of me own. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd end up running 3 of them. I'll never get tired of serving up a jigger and seeing a miner's frown turn upside down. I tell you, I can mix drinks till me arms fell off. But there's still something missing. I know what's going on, Doe. I know that Babs, the vine apple of my eye, has got her heart set on going on that island of yours. And that's why I want to come too. We can build a new bar there, and I can be the bartender. What do you reckon, Doe? Room on board for me? I knew you wouldn't wrench me little girl from her loving father's arms. As soon as you've got me new pub set up, it'll be digger's jigger all around. It's sorted then. I'm ready to go when you are. Salutations, Doe. When I first heard the builder's bell and made my way here, I never expected to find myself embroiled in such an exciting adventure as this. As a staunch believer in the children of Hargon, helping a builder to construct dens of debauchery is the very last thing on my mind, I assure you. But then, isn't that the only change? Since Goldilocks filled the mine with gold and silver again, I've had this bizarre urge to grab a pick, head underground, and dig. Which is why I've decided to become a miner. I shall train in the pumping station day and night, bulking up my physique so I can earn the respect of the boys. Grumbledon is safe with me, Doe. Your priorities lie back on the Island of Awakening. Sure, you turn that place into a bona fide utopia. You know, you came here to find some new mates to take back home with you. I think a fair few of us are on board with the idea. You should have a word with everyone, see who's up for it. Oh. Bone to Verde, you dolly old eek. Thanks to you and Malroth, I've oogled shiny jewels and Fortuna treasures. Never would have oogled otherwise. But after all, the coolest treasures of them all were closer to Jack's than anyone thought. Something naughty gemstone could ever hope to match. It's been fabulosa to meet you, Doe, but I suppose you're here to stay bona bye before you head off home. Or did you mince over to invite me to come with you? Oh, isn't he bold? I was only joking, but thank you all the same. To Polari honesty, I've already decided to stay. When I think of all the gint lying underground, just waiting to be oogled, I go all whatever. Just make sure you troll back for a visit now and then. Oh, hello there, you two. We hope that fight with the Undershear didn't take too much out of you. Very violent. We've not moved so much in years. But we saved Babs, so it was all worth it in the end. Even if we isn't the prettiest dancing girl on Grumbledon's anymore. We suppose you'll be heading back home to your own island soon. But first, we want to get something off our chests. We're a little worried about you too. Malroth in particular. He's got scary eyes. Might go off the rails at any moment. Off the rails? What do you think I am, a minecart? Actually, that could be kind of fun. Oh, Malroth, we hope you're joking. We can't tell if it's innocent or wicked. But if we were around, we'd do our best to keep you out of trouble. Take us back to the island with you. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Ah, yes. We knew you'd see sense. Clever Doe. Very clever Doe. Excellent. One question out of interest. Very interested. Very interested indeed. You don't happen to have any friends with big bushy beards on the island of Horrors, do you? Thing is, we've been single for so long. So difficult to meet nice mans in the tunnels. But a new island is the perfect chance to put that right. Oh, we just can't wait to broaden our horizons. When we get to the island, will you give us a guided tour? Hello again, you two. Is this everyone who's coming? See, you've managed to talk me dead into going along with you too. That's a turn up for my books. You've really won over everyone's trust, haven't you? I believe in you too, though. But I don't think I can go with you. I thought that's what I wanted, but then I thought about Goldie Rocks and how lonely it'd be if all our mates took off without him. Babs, what are you saying? Babs! Babs. Is that you, Goldie Rocks? Babs, do not hide true feelings. Bab won't go with Doe, yes? That okay. Me understand. Grumbledum's safe now. No need to worry. You go. But promise me something. Babs come back to Grumbledon one day. Tell me stories about Doe's Island. Oh, Goldie Rocks. Thanks. Of course I promise. Cross me art and hope to die. Well, Doe, Goldie Rocks gives me its blessing. I don't feel so bad about going with you now. So when do we set sail? Truth is, I've been dying to see your island ever since you first mentioned it. Hope I can help you turn this island in Awakening into a proper little paradise. Remember, Doe, you can come back to Grumbledum anytime you like. No need to dig up all the metal it can put its greedy hands on. Can come back later. Truth is, we've been busy ourselves, gathering all sorts of materials to use on your island. We'll hand it over when we get there. Well, I guess that's everyone. It's about time we got packed and headed over to the dock. We can all sail back together on Brownbeard's boat. I can't wait to see Lulu's face when we show her all our new recruits. Ahoy, Doe, ye a sight for seesaw eyes, and I seesaw you've brought a mottle crew of salty hot dogs with ye. These you mates, are they? Well, if they're willing to swab what needs swabbing, they're welcome aboard. Shall we hoist the main brace and set sail for the Island of Awakening? Here comes everybody to see us off. Wait, please. You're not thinking of leaving without saying bona bye, are you? At least let us varta you off. Farewell, Doe. After all you've done, Grumbledon will be forever in your debt. Not that the Feelies of Hargon have been sent packing. The island can finally look forward to a more fortunate future. But that you would stoop to take the beautiful Miss Babs away from us is much to my chagrin. She is the real treasure of Grumbledon. Yeah, well, we're looking after her now, so you can get bleeding used to it. I reckon it's time, Doe. Let's set sail for the Island of Awakening. Can't have say how happy I am that Grumbledum's medal's going to be put to a worthy cause. We're all proud to be part of it. Take care, my friends. Hope you'll regale me with treasures of hijinks and adventures should you ever return to Grumbledon. Toodly pip. All aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. TTFN, ta-ta for now. And so the adventure of Crumbledom draws to its conclusion. Joe, Malroth, and their newfound friends set sail for the Island of Awakening, where Lulu and the others await for their safe return. Woohoo, we cleared a condition because we made a lot of food while we were on the other island. Joe, Malroth. Welcome back. You were gone ever so long. These your mates then, are they, Doe? What ya lads, what ya lassies? So when do we start building, eh? Who are these people, Doe? They the new subjects of Lulutopia that you went to recruit? And what is that awful sweaty stench? You must be Lulu. Pleased to meet you. I'm Babs. We came over from Crumbledon to live here with you, starting from now on. You're most welcome to join us. We're all looking forward to building a beautiful kingdom with you. So, Lulu, how's that Harry Hammerhood doing? Still as barmy as ever, I take it. It's funny you should ask. You see, one day, as he was gazing at Doe's work, his memory suddenly started to return. He's been a different Hammerhood ever since. Hey man, it's the Builder. Welcome back to dry land, man. What? What the heck are these guys doing here? I know that symbol. They're with the children of Hargon. What do you want? My name's Shane, man, and I'm a Shaman. Cool to meet you, man. We're missionaries for the children of Hargon, man. We discovered this island purely by chance, man. Don't mind us, man. Once I found out who they were, I tried my best to get rid of them, but Bonanzo insisted they stay. Well, I might. They seem most interested in building, much like our dear departed friend Pastor Al. I simply couldn't bear the thought of turning them away. Joe, we're as eager as ever to begin the next stage of the building work, but we don't want to tread on anyone's toes. I'm sure the newcomers are champing at the bit to get started themselves. We'll hang back while you show them the ropes. But if you ever need a hand, you only have to ask. My sentiments exactly. If you ever need anything at all, just call my name and I'll be there in an instant. And me, if you ever need my ground-grubbling talents, you know where I'm to. That's sorted then. Alright, Doe, before we crack on with any building work, don't you think we should pay a little visit to this airy hermit we've heard so much about? Okay, well, this wasn't exactly the longest stream in the world, but we're going to end it here. We'll come back and we got a lot of building to do. Later, guys.